Tell me about
I
that.
huh?
Tell me about the retreat.
Well, it's kind of in idea stage right now. I'm thinking about uh, I'm thinking about $15,000 to $18,000 12-month program. Starting with the retreat, monthly group Zoom call. I've got a whole offer stack. I want to make it, really high end. I'm going to apply some of the Dean and Tony mastermind training that I got. I don't know, I'm working on like an application page, and I'm going to need a gatekeeper to be a part of the application process. But I'm going to do it in Scottsdale.
So is the retreat where you sell it, or is the retreat part of the core offer?
Part of the core offer. So it'll basically be a 12-month mastermind group that kicks off with the retreat. So
Nice.
The retreat serves two functions. My vision is for Awaken Life Academy is I need to make it go from, well, back in Portland, there's a fitness club called Club Sport. It's where the Trailblazers train, and it's like a minimum $250 a month gym membership, but includes it's a high-end gym, right? So I want to go from 24-hour fitness to this Club Sport, right, where membership has prestige and a higher level of people surrounding yourself. So in order to do that, I gotta attract higher-end people, but it benefits because there's like elite people at Club Sport, and then there's like people like us who want to be elite and will pay that high-end membership.
We are elite.
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about me and my wife. We're not right where you guys are yet. We're trying to get there.
Get there.
But literally,
You're already there, baby. You're already there.
We had a Club Sport membership, and we had no business being there. But just because we were like,
was it $250 a person?
Probably. I don't know.
Huh.
I might have. I think we were paying. I think we had some kind of family membership. I remember my girls were able to go to the swim lessons, which was additional. Tanya could go to classes, and I think I only got in on a guest pass a couple times. But anyways, the whole point is, if I have this in the elite level is only 10 people, right? It's a small group, but they're going to be higher level, and I'm going to do a special event for them in Scottsdale. But simultaneously and parallel is an event for my regular membership.
The common
man.
The common man.
Yeah, for us common folks. But it will raise the bar as far as the level of the event. So I'll have it'll be like your like this group is for anybody, but the group that is after this is for the the real players. There's going to be two things going on in Scottsdale at the same time. So anyways, my Awaken Life Academy membership, I'm going to have a success club program for people that are participating. And remember how I was doing the gamification of it last year? I'm gonna modify that a little bit to be a success club where if you reach a certain level, you get an invitation to the Scottsdale retreat, where there will be elite members hanging out. You might rub shoulders with those guys, but you can't even get an invitation if you haven't earned enough success club points, participation and attendance.
So I got a question. Oh
yeah, go ahead.
So the purpose of the elite club, or the elite group, it's basically kind of like they would be maybe like the mentors of your tribe.
That might be part of it.
Are they like already successful at what you're introducing to, the common guy?
Yep. They would be people who, who already have successful businesses,
Okay.
CEOs and executives.
Got it. Yeah.
But it wouldn't be like a requirement, that they would be mentors for the other members, but these people tend to look for opportunities like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that kind of naturally comes with the territory.
Right.
If someone's willing to, at a certain point of success, you're just automatically an influencer. And if you embrace it, then you're good at it. And I could see that coming into play, because you want to have those in there. That's what, like with the group, real quick, what I've been figuring out is like, you have people buy into your program for what you offer, but then they stay for the community that you know what I mean? So that's a good idea that's pretty cool.
What are do you have any thoughts, Steve, on how Scott might market this and attract this level of clientele?
Yeah, just speak the language. You already look it. Just speak the language, the messaging, and find their find their trigger points, the things that they want, find their desires there, no matter what level. Everyone has goals and desires and those things. So just speak to that, do your research.
As far as delivering and my level of competency, I mean, I got started actually with this level of group. And when I started coaching, that's exactly what I did. I did mastermind groups for CEOs. So I have 100% confidence that I can deliver and, speak to it. Where my challenge is, getting them enrolled. So what I'm kind of figuring out is I'm looking at doing a little bit of research on like how to attract them. And so, I mean, the landing page and the application process, I think is going to be so essential, like to make it appear high end.
Joe.
And hey Joe.
I'm thinking one thing that pops into my mind is make sure it's priced high enough for them to qualify that they want to buy something. Right. Make sure it's priced high enough for their who no one wants to go shop from the sale rack.
If it's priced too low, they're going to instantly like, no, it's nothing for me.
So
I don't know. I mean,
I would say start, it's like this. I don't know. I think Caleb read the book from Myron Golden. He basically he talks about $1 million offer. He's like, no one makes $1 million a day because they don't have $1 million offer. He's gonna make the $1 million, have $1 million offer, so someone might just take it. So it's kind of like he talks about like, what do you want first, and then base it on that, and then go from there. So if you want like, I don't know, 10, 20, 30, $50,000 for a program or something, like ask for it, but design it where you're delivering 10x of what they pay, and the payoff, the payoff could be like over a year. So if it's $10,000 for a program, then give them $100,000 worth of payoff, and that validates it. It's like, wow, that changed my mind. It was a mind shift for me on that. That pops into my mind too. I guess package message, the whole thing, even though, just do your research on like who's those types of retreats and what they're charging, and just fit right in. And then you could probably figure something else better to offer, since we're like kind of like out of that scene. So you bring something fresh to the scene,
It's interesting. working with some corporate clients now, and I was coaching her on the perfect webinar method, and she played along. She laid out her pitch in a perfect webinar style with like the offer stack, and here's what you're going to get, and here's the value, and then the price drop. And Billy, and if you're watching this in the future, you don't know who Billy's my business partner in FunnelFlow, and he has the CEO mindset. He's a CEO of a pay-per-click company and has employees and budgets and all that stuff. And he's like, you know what, and he's kind of giving critique because our target audience is not like, a B2C, it's a B2B influencer, or not influencer, like a decision maker within the business, right? Like a manager of a team, or, C or D level. And he's like, that whole offer stack thing, it doesn't really translate to corporate mindset, because it's like, I want to know, do I have a budget for this? And then like, what's the payoff? And so I don't really care like what the actual dollar amount is. But if I can translate what the investment is to the value, really the dollar amount is insignificant. And if I have the budget for it. And so,
so they look at it like an investment.
Yeah, they look at it like an investment. And I think the perfect webinar is great, but it's really a B2, like that whole offer stack. Like I think it's more of a B2C messaging, because you're pulling out of your personal pocket, and everyone wants to feel like they're getting a deal. The corporation doesn't need a deal. They don't really care about the deal. They care that there's a budget for it, and that like, what's the payoff? And so if you're, like to Steve's point, what's the messaging? Maybe making sure your message is connecting to that market, which you already know the language of these individuals. That was just kind of an interesting thing I've learned recently,
Yeah, that's a good point.
Anyway, Joe, what's happening? Looks like you're moving out.
Yeah, we were supposed to be gone 3 weeks ago, and not quite there yet. Hopefully we're moving in on Monday to the new building. It's literally right next door, but
Sweet.
Okay.
Sweet. Congratulations.
thank you.
You lingering?
Yeah, literally. I feel like I'm squatting right now,
Are you paying double rent?
No, so actually the landlord just called me yesterday, and she was like, hey, we're not going to charge you for sticking around, because the reason that we're not able to move is we're getting the floors done with polished concrete.
Ooh.
And it's causing such a ruckus and so much dust that the landlord said, well, they can only do this on the weekends. So that kind of held everything up. So we're kind of stuck because of that. So that's why they're not charging extra rent. So appreciate
Cool.
that.
Good.
Are you going for the whole, tech campus vibe with the juice machine and the ping pong table?
They all want what is it, the nitro coffee or whatever, but cold brew coffee, but no, not yet. Someday.
Okay. All right. Well, once we launch that webinar and
It's launched it yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Tell us.
Yeah.
I have really nothing to tell you yet, but
No. Okay. Well, kind of our focus this quarter is all about messaging, VSLs, webinars, things like that. So I guess it'd be cool to hear, now that you've actually done the work of putting together a perfect webinar and all the intricacies of it, any thoughts or takeaways or,
yeah, I think it'll be really interesting just to see how well it plays. I don't think that the webinar itself was my best work, but I just wanted to get it up there, and we'll redo it, next week or whatever, based on stats if people aren't, getting through it very far. But no, it's exciting to see it kind of come together and finally get pushed out to sea. You guys want to see it? Share my screen real quick.
yeah.
Heck yeah.
What's up, big hair Nitish? Good morning.
Oh,
See it?
Yes.
Oh, there it is.
Strategicmastermind.com. I like that.
let's see.
So how to finally scale your business
That
with
looks cool.
marketing campaigns that lead to nowhere, and how you can implement my exact system for yourself.
Hold on. I love your call out line.
Finally, how to finally.
a free training by Southwest Florida's fastest growing marketing team.
You know, voted by all of our peers in the industry.
Yes, no, it's great.
Yeah, no, that looks really good.
So I mean, credit to Caleb, because Caleb actually built this out. I just kind of spruced it up a little bit. So yeah, it's an auto webinar funnel.
Yeah.
Not going to make you wait 10 minutes to watch it, but yeah, no, it's good. So if you get a chance, you know, go,
Put the link in chat. Would
yeah,
you check it out later? Yeah. Good.
There you go. Yeah, definitely be interested in y'all's feedback.
Good job.
Cool.
It looked good just upon first glance. Boom. It's like, whoa. That thumbnail looks like Action Jackson thumbnail. Good call out. Good colors. Simple.
Yeah.
Doesn't look too intimidating.
Yeah, well, opt in and you know, watch the webinar.
Yep.
Let email sequences sell you, and yeah, see what's up. So anyway, what I want to share this week, I have been really diving into making video sales letters simple for people. And I invested in a course from Frank Kern, and Frank just had like a really awesome framework for making a video sales letter. And then I recently learned another framework from Brendan McCauley, like even simpler than that. And so I compiled both of those into a worksheet. And then really the most important part about any sales letter, whether it's a video sales letter or whatever, is actually what you're offering. So I bundled those script writing prompts with my offer creation, and then a worksheet, and then I Frankenstein that with a resource that Brandon created called the human condition, how your offer you know, basically leads you to pleasure and away from pain. And if you actually go through it top to bottom, like you have all the ammo you need to actually make a really tight video sales letter. So anyway, just want to share that resource with you guys. So, and you can use this anytime you're making a short explainer video. You can use this for an ad format. It's really has a wide range of applications. So let me just show you the worksheet. And as an added bonus, because we're all about bonuses.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Okay, all right. Let me get you guys your own fresh copy. Copy link. There you go. I can copy that to your desktop if you so desire. Or
Yes.
just your desktop, you know what I mean, to your Google Drive.
Mhm.
Okay. So let me just walk you through this. So what are we going to sell? A lot of, right? Do this exercise for each paid offer you promote. Now, let's say you're doing a low ticket offer funnel, like like a free plus shipping with a couple upsells, right? You actually want to do this process for each step for every offer you're pitching, you're going to use this process for each one. Okay. So if you have multiple things you're offering throughout the funnel, you just kind of go through this process for each time. If you're not doing a VSL, you just kind of skip the VSL part, but otherwise, you know, if it's a multi-step funnel, just go top to bottom. So this is a pretty robust, but you know, we've kind of seen this before: an offer building template, problem and solution, the core offer, what are the tools you're offering with it, you know, what are some bonuses, what's the value and the price, and you know, if all this did was help you achieve this result, would it be worth to you? what's the risk reversal, security and urgency, and then like what's a name, like what's a headline for this offer, like the strategic mastermind, right? It's not just a in-depth consultation, you know, that's not very sexy. But when you apply a headline to your offer, it increases that desire and appeal. So, you know, I don't really want to focus on the offer creation part, but I've actually put a lot of work into this and I keep building on it. And I link out to Harmozy's $100 million offers. If you click it, I actually link out to parts of his offer building training throughout the worksheet. So not necessary for it, but if you want to go a little bit deeper, then the links are right there. Okay.
Nice.
I also link to his offers masterclass. Well, it's not really a master. It is a masterclass. He doesn't call it that, but it's the whole online component of his book, which is essentially the video course for his book. So even if you don't have $100 million offers, or you haven't read it, or you want to brush up on it, he just teaches through all the concepts of the book, and then each module he has a little checklist. So I've linked everything.
Sweet. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. And I also made a full tutorial video, which kind of explains how this whole system works. But it's pretty simple in concept. You fill out your offer, okay? So you actually know what you're pitching. And then you go through the human condition. How does your, you should say offer here. And this is courtesy of Brandon Guthrie, his onboarding docs. Thank you.
Yeah, I think he's in the shower.
Yeah. Get
there.
freshened up there, Brandy. Brando. All right. So how does your offer make money, save time, avoid effort, avoid physical pain, avoid mental pain? This would be like the benefits, right? So these are different benefits of your offer. And it may not hit all these buckets, and that's okay. But these are just some kind of mental prompts to get you going. All right. And then here's the meat and potatoes of this worksheet. How are we going to sell your offer? Okay, so this is the video sales script, right? And all right, so 2 different formats. They both pretty universal in their application. It's more like, what's your preference, right? A no nonsense guy like Joe, he's like, I just want to get something live yesterday. I want, now. Okay. We got the 4 P's: person, pain, product, payoff. Who is this message for? What is the pain they're dealing with that relates to your offer? Okay. What is the product, offer, etc., that you're presenting to relieve that pain? And hopefully it is an offer, right? And you're not just selling a one-off thing. Sorry if you hear weird background noise. I'm in a hotel lobby.
Oh, yeah.
Next to the elevators.
That's why you're talking like you're on NPR. I was wondering.
Yeah. Anyway, hi, welcome to the FunnelFlow Mastermind. Yeah. We're gonna listen to some. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna talk a little bit louder. It's a freaking casino. Who cares? All right. So what's the product? What's the offer? And this would be like the headline that you've identified that you're presenting. And then what's the payoff? What's the payoff that they need to take, that they're gonna get if they take action right now? Okay. And then I added call to action. Click the button, book a call, like whatever they need to do to actually get the thing. All right. Now, if you are like Scott, you're a little bit more methodical. You're not so like just get it done now, like Mr. Pellegrino there, which is fine, right? But you want to build things out a little bit. We have the Frank Kern Simple Videos Sales Script. So shout out to Frank if you ever watch this, which you won't. I swiped this from his course and I put this in here. So buy Frank Kern stuff. So I don't feel like I'm stealing. But here is the format. If you want, all right, and this would be like the person. If you want better communication with your spouse, big promise.
Yeah, just real quick clarification. So you're saying you got options here. You can, if you want the quick version, you do the 4 Ps. If you want to go a little deeper, be more methodical, do the 16 step. Is that what you're saying? You do one or the other, you don't do both. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't really have, I don't think there's any rules like, oh, for products under $100 or free offers, you do the 4Ps, and then more expensive stuff, you do the Frank Kern stuff, Frank Kern script. I don't think that really applies. I think it's just, it's really what's your temperament.
And just
You know,
pick one.
pick one, because you can embellish these 4Ps and just use them as jumping off points and just kind of monologue on them, and that's fine. But it can also be really short and to the point. And, hey, if you want more sales for your business and you are really struggling to scale because you are just don't have an inbound lead, you're relying on word of mouth, well, then consider my strategic mastermind experience, where me and a team of direct response marketing experts will meet with you one-on-one for 2 90-minute sessions and deliver a customized strategy to save you money and to give you a roadmap for profits in the future. And if you invest in it, well, then you could be like one of our other clients who has insert case study 1, 2, 3. And what do you need to do this? Well, click the button down below and request your strategic mastermind with Joe Pellegrino and J. Michael Strategies. All right. So that's a high ticket offer, but it's like delivered very concisely. Right. And you can take now, if you want to build it out a little bit more, go more in depth. What I would say is if you're using the 4Ps, right, you still need to address the people that want more information, the more logical buyer. So maybe fill in the blanks with some actually written sales copy below it, so they actually have clarity on what they're buying. And yeah, that could be a suggestion. But like I said, if you want to go in a little bit more in depth, you would use the Frank Kern simple video sales script, right? So if you want more leads and sales in your business, well then I have a way, I have a method I'm going to share with you that helps any small business get more leads and sales in 30 days or less. Okay, big promise. Common ground intro. I don't want to try and riff this right now, but you kind of see how the format works.
Yeah.
And you're addressing a pain, and you're addressing the real reason for the common pain. And I'm still thinking through these two, the differentiator between these two. What would you say on that, Steve?
Common pain would be maybe like surface level, and then discovery, the real reason would be, I don't know, like the root level, the root problem.
Mm-hmm. The root cause of the pain.
Just kind of guessing maybe.
Yeah.
Common pain, discovery of real reason for common pain. Yeah, I guess it's just a deeper, more in-depth, reasonable look at it. Common would be just kind of common,
Yeah.
First thought, first glance, first assumption.
All right, you got the unique solution and discovery of unique solutions. So I would say, like, what's your framework for results? How do you address that common pain? How do you repeatably get relief from that? And then how did you discover that? What's your origin story? So how did you learn or earn it in Russell's framework? And then we're going to reveal the product or the offer. Okay. Joe, how would you insert your story into this in step 6?
That's the Andrew and everything he touches turns to gold part, right?
Yeah.
Solution discovery.
So the unique solution would be a customized strategy, right? That avoids waste and avoids shiny objects. That's focused on results.
A results-focused marketing strategy. Yep.
Yeah, results-focused marketing strategy. And how did you discover that?
A trip to San Diego.
Trip to San Diego, all right? So you essentially had a coach. You had someone speak into your situation and say, hey, actually, here's the reason why you're failing is because you're focused on all the shiny stuff. You need to focus on ROI results. and now product offer reveal. So that's now we've fine-tuned that process. And now actually we want to do this for you the same way Andrew helped look into my business and show me where I needed to fix things, and look how we turn things around. Now we actually do that for you with our strategic mastermind. So we're revealing the offer. So the benefits of investing in the strategic mastermind would be, pull them from the human condition here. You're going to avoid the mental pain of not knowing what to do with your marketing. Give better hygiene. I don't really know. You'll have more money to, take care of yourself, right?
Healthier, yeah.
Right. Increase popularity. Hey, what does it say in Proverbs? Like the rich man has many friends, but the poor has none.
Yeah.
The guy has none. Something like that. I don't know. Pull from some of that. Benefits. How it works. Well, here's how it works. And then you just say like, okay, so we have 2 90-minute meetings. We do a brain dump on the first one. We just get everything on the table. We see what's working, what's not. Right. We just discuss some high-level strategies, and then we have our own internal meeting. So we're just like sharing them kind of the logistics of it. Right. We can say logistics here. I always like that term. All right.
Good. It's a good word.
Yeah. The value build, as you can see, it takes a lot of time and effort and focus of my team to look into your business and look for opportunities for grow and to cut waste and blah, blah, blah. Right. Well, the price, or we could say the investment, because we know, sorry, we're refining this as we go. I think when you position something as an investment, like we talked about a little earlier, it's pretty common sense. It changes how we think about things.
It insinuates a payoff. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Like we're at the Pachanga Casino here on a little spring break trip with the family. And last night when I hit that casino floor, that was an investment. Okay. Now the investment didn't pay off. Actually, it was straight into the ground.
High risk, high reward.
It was a high risk, high reward. But my brother-in-law, who is, he was, there's 3 sheets. He was like 4 to 5 sheets, and I was managing him, keeping him safe, through the casino. We were looking for slot machines that looked like we understood them. They didn't have like too many reels going on, right? Sometimes too many buttons on a slot machine. It's like, this thing is just going to take my money. So we identified some potential winners, and that guy won like probably $500 or $600 in slots, just like, sniper, like $50 here, 150 here, 450 here. Yeah. And then he kept telling me how I owed him money the whole time. I'm like, bro, I'm making you money right now. So I don't know. So the investment, all right. What's the ROI? The premiums or bonuses, all right. We've addressed them in the worksheet. The guarantee. Joe, what's one of the better guarantees you've seen in all your marketing, or what are some of the guarantees that you?
What works the best?
Yeah, what have you seen? What works?
I mean, it depends on what it is, whether it's a physical product or a service or whatever. But generally, a 30-day risk-free money-back guarantee. Work.
Honestly, one of the most interesting parts of the Hormozy training is actually when he talks about guarantees. Okay. So if you don't achieve X and Y time, we will take your guarantee. We have the unconditional guarantee, like no questions asked. Conditional guarantee. So like an oversized refund, 2 to 3 times cost of the product, program, or service. Credit-based guarantee. Here's one for your retreat, Scott. If you can afford it, hotel and airfare. Like, hey, if you don't feel like this retreat is, you're going to come to this, you're going to invest in this retreat, you're going to come all the way out here. You don't feel it was worth 10 times the cost. By the end of it, we will, refund your investment and the cost of your hotel and airfare, right? So just these over-the-top guarantees that really I mean, people buy results, right? And so if probably the biggest hindrance from people investing is like, well, am I going to get the result? Right. So we can't guarantee results, but if the results don't happen, we can offer a guarantee, if that makes sense. So, yeah. Now here's an interesting one. The anti-guarantee, all sales are final. This would be if you have in his words, an exploding opportunity in high level services. So it's kind of like, all sales are final, right? We have like way too much demand. We can't even handle it, right? We're doing you a favor by letting you in. It's almost like increasing the desire by saying like, take it or leave it. It's the take it or leave it guarantee, right? So I highly recommend going through this little checklist. Super helpful, right? Okay.
Yeah, if someone is on the fence, like buying that day, thinking about buying it, and the guarantee could be the thing that just takes them off the fence and ready to do it. 'Cause it takes away the risk factor, right? Or certain kind of guarantee, not the anti-guarantee, but the others.
Yeah. Scarcity, urgency. We want to always give people a reason to buy now. Always, 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 always. Because the human nature is to defer. It's to put off. It's to manana, right? We want to combat the manana principle with scarcity and urgency. And you could tie scarcity and urgency to the guarantee, right? If you act now, and you make your investment and it doesn't work, you give your airfare back plus $100. I don't know. So, but only if you buy now. Call to action, obviously, and then kind of restating everything from top to bottom, just kind of like high level bullet points. So, not a very sexy worksheet, but actually when you see it live, it's actually pretty cool. Now, here's the sexy part about this worksheet, okay? As someone who's punished many people for making many VSLs and webinars and ads and things like that, making a video sales letter or getting in front of camera to make a pitch can be kind of painful. Would you agree, Scott? Yeah.
He's got the head nod.
Yeah. So my new hook is, if you can speak into the microphone, I can help you create marketing materials, right? And so what I've been doing is I figured out this little hack with Loom. And so I built a tutorial into here. So basically you download Loom, you upgrade to the business, which is $8 a month. And the business allows you to have unlimited time recordings. And also it does the auto transcript, right? And you can use other tools like grain.co with Zoom, but for general people who are not paying for other services, this is a great way to do it, right? So basically you download so you fill out the worksheet, right? But naturally there's going to be, because this is a conversational sales script, we don't want it to come across like you're just reading bullet points. We want it to come across natural, right? We see all the great pitchmen online, and they're pitching us, but it just comes across so natural, and they're flowing, and their energy levels up, and they're not struggling at all, right? Now, it takes a while to get to that point. How do you get to that point? Well, with a process like this. So you fill out the worksheet, okay, whatever script makes most sense for you, and then you open up your screen recording app of choice. I recommend Loom. You start recording and then do your best just to read the script if you've written it. And if you're not the type that likes to write first and you're more kind of like a freestyler, which I'm somewhere in between, just freestyle it, right? And just kind of talk over it after you've thought through what your offer is and everything. Okay, don't stop. Don't try and like do a perfect run. Just record it, okay? Click the stop button when you're done. And then with Loom, it'll automatically open. Okay. And then on the top right, you'll see review transcript. Huh? Okay. All right.
One good thing about Loom is you could hit that pause,
Mm-hmm.
and regroup your thoughts, and then re-click it, and there's no seam in the.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
That's good. But click review transcript, and then you can click I don't see the button on here, but you'll see it right there. It says remove filler words. Click remove filler words, so it'll take all all the ums and the you knows, as I say and then you click copy transcript, and then you just cut and paste that into your document. Now you have the transcript, and then you edit that, and then that's your new script. Okay. And so now what naturally happens is it's a lot more conversational, and it flows, and it comes across more natural, and it's actually in your tone. And then you record again. You just repeat the process, and you do that, lather, rinse, repeat a couple times until you have like the finished VSL. And then once you have it like dialed in where it's perfect, or as perfect as can be, that's when you set up your recording space. So that's when you put up the backdrop, or you record it in a nice, well-lit area that you're going to actually use for production, I would say. And then if you're still using Loom, the only thing you would change would be, so you don't capture the screen, you only capture the camera. So now you can use your webcam in Loom, same process, to actually capture the video. But then you can actually still read from the script. So anyway, that's my little hack. So I know creating video sales letters can be kind of painful for people. So I've been trying to, honestly, selfishly, I've been trying to make my job easier, helping coach people through this process with this little tool. But I hope you find it's valuable.
Absolutely. Yeah. That really makes it non-intimidating, or it takes away the intimidation. Makes me want to try it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have fun with it.
Yeah. Brandon, are you still in the shower? Yeah. He's getting that haircut.
Oh yeah, he's really scrubbing.
Yeah, he's scrubbing. Yeah. All right. Yeah, he's laughing. All right, Steve. So we got a few minutes here. You want to pull up in that document, and we can make a quick little sales script for you.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh wait, pulled up the wrong one. All right.
Yes. So question from the chat. Brandon says Loom has transcription. I've been paying for that for a while. Yes, it does have transcription. I don't know if it's a new feature or what, or if I just recently discovered it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. So make a copy of that.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, are you editing it? Cost per minute? No,
editing
it's all
mine.
automated. It's all free. It's included. It's included with business and above. It just automatically does it.
Boom.
You'll probably need to make a copy.
Me.
All right.
Oh, I did.
Oh, okay.
I did it earlier.
Quit editing my bad grammar.
Yeah, you can make a copy. Yeah, you can make
Grammarly doesn't like me. Okay, you can fix it later. Make it pretty later, Steve.
I'm waiting for you.
Oh, your screen shared.
Can you see me? Can you see it?
Yeah, I see you.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
All right, so go down to the 4 Ps. I think that's the least intimidating one.
Yeah.
Go down, go down, go down.
4 Ps.
Yeah. All right, so you can either type it in, or you can, just type it in. So what's your offer?
Let's see.
We've been talking about it the last few weeks.
Let's see. I get more.
Mhm.
Okay, it's the person. Oh, boom, love Grammarly. Okay, that's who. The pain. What is the pain they're dealing with that relates to your offer? Let's see. They're a visionary marketing agency owner, but they're stuck in the day-to-day, not able to be a visionary.
They're stuck in fulfillment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. Yep. Oops. Let's see the next one. What product was the product offer that you're presenting to relieve that pain? Let's see. Like develop vision. It's like kind of like a 4-step. Broke it down to 4-step process so far.
Well,
Or yeah, go
I
ahead.
would use the Frank Kern method for like a really breaking down the offer. Like, what's the headline of the offer?
Let's see.
And like I said, for something like this, for a more complex product, you know, for sake of time, we're doing 4 Ps, but
Yeah.
for a more complex, in-depth offer, I would use the longer form sales script. But what's the headline of your offer?
Let's see. I'm gonna check my Facebook. I had it written down on Facebook, so hang on, my internet's slow. Okay. How visionary agency CEOs transcend from self-employed to business owners in 90 days. Hang on. You know what? I haven't made a headline, so I'm forming one right now. How the visionary digital marketing agency CEO was making the leap from being stuck working in their business to stepping above the waterline and owning their business system in 90 days by utilizing a complete ecosystem of super apps while being supported by a team of experts in marketing, sales, fulfillment, and automation. So they can have more meaningful time to impact the world, growing their company's vision and thriving in their life's mission, to having the freedom to choose to spend more quality time with their family and loved ones, and 3, making more money and have the time to enjoy it without having to suffer the pain of making every mistake by building it on their own.
So that would be
My
the
headline. Yeah, no, I'm
the
trying to,
payoff.
I'm trying to form a headline out of what I wrote there. I don't know, help me out. What do you think? What comes to your mind?
Product. What's the name of your coaching program?
I did right now, Visionary Lifestyle Mastery.
What about the
Let me see. I had some.
fulfillment mastery or the fulfillment freedom agency fulfillment mastery
Something more like,
accelerator?
yeah, I'm thinking of like, I guess I like the lifestyle thing, but I'm like the work style is coming to me. Work style and impact.
Well, working title. Just put something there.
Yeah. What'd you say there? What'd you say? I liked what you came up with.
Fulfillment Freedom Academy. Fulfillment Freedom. The Fulfillment Freedom Accelerator, the Fulfillment Freedom
Elevator.
Elevator. I don't know.
I kind of have a theme, like level up theme.
Okay.
So up.
Yeah.
I'd go with that. I could change it up.
Family's gonna eat that one alive. Okay. And then what's the payoff? You can just cut and paste some of that stuff you have from the other.
Yeah. Boom, boom. Yeah. I still got to revise this. That was like 3 weeks ago. Oh man.
Paste without formatting.
Yeah. What? Let me start over. Okay. Boom, baby.
Okay. All right. So you can edit later. So do a dry run of the script and pretend we got Loom going. All right. So we're doing VSL training. So introduce yourself and say, hey, if you are a
visionary marketing agency CEO and you're stuck in the fulfillment. I don't know, how does it go? I gotta.
Hey, my name's Steve Ezeki, and I'm a 2 Comma Club award winning, and I help build a 2 Comma Club award winning marketing agency. Where'd you go? Bring it back.
Yeah, I'm looking for me.
Down.
I forgot. I just started looking at things. Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Hey, my name's Steve Ezeki, and I help build a 2 Comma Club award winning digital marketing agency. And if you are a visionary marketing agency CEO who is frustrated that they are stuck in the fulfillment cycle, they're frustrated that they're not having time to work on their business, they're stuck working in their business, you're stuck in your Facebook ads account, you're stuck writing copy, you're stuck configuring web pages and funnels, and you're stuck just doing the things all day long, and you don't have any time to sell, you don't have any time to prospect, you don't have any time to network, you're just drowning in a workload. Well, I want to help you. I want to help you with something special that I've created. I call it the Fulfillment Freedom Elevator. And well, what it is, it's a suite of super apps that take away all. It's a suite of super apps and one-on-one coaching and consulting to help you free yourself from the fulfillment cycle of terror. And what it is it handles all the burden of fulfillment. So you can focus on growing your business. You can focus on developing your team. You can focus on fulfilling your life's mission. So you can have more freedom to spend more quality time with your family and your loved ones, to make more money and to enjoy it without having to suffer the pain of making every mistake of building out all the systems and processes on your own. Because as a business owner, the most important thing you can be doing is actually growing revenue and growing your team. So if you're stuck in fulfillment and you are a marketing agency owner, I want to help free you from that with my fulfillment freedom. What is it? The full fulfillment freedom elevator. And all you need to do to get started is just book a free consultation down below. It's a no sales pitch. It's just a conversation among agency owner friends where we're going to talk about how I can help you, how this system and this process can bolt onto your business and help you free yourself from this fulfillment cycle of terror, pain, and misery. So click the button down below so you can start your journey towards fulfillment freedom. There you go.
Bam.
See?
Wow, there. Caleb. I'm impressed. That made me sound really good.
Yeah. Well, that's the power of the script. And it's a prompt, right? And the Holy Spirit starts flowing, and you're speaking, and the transcript catches all of it. And then you take that and you edit it, rework it, reorganize it. Now you have like a flowy script. So
Voila, right
Yeah.
there, right in front of your eyes.
And as an added benefit of being on this call, Steve, you can stop your share.
Okay.
I will send you the grain meeting of this, which has the actual transcription.
Yes, Caleb delivers.
Yeah. So anyway, we're out of time. Any takeaways for today? Steve, you were the focus today. What's your takeaway?
My takeaway is how easy this stuff can be if you just break it down and make a plan, have a formula, and just plug and play.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
That's it. Joe, any takeaways? Nice to see you again on the call.
There's Brandon all showered up,
Oh, looking
Oh.
forward.
clean behind the ears.
No, my takeaway is that Caleb, you could absolutely be an NPR host,
Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for dialing in.
among other takeaways.
All right. Appreciate that. Brandon, what's your takeaway?
My takeaway is there like a ghost glare on my
There's
lens right
some glare on there, but
now? What
looks
the
like a V-neck.
heck?
Looks like a V-neck
Did
vest.
you
if
take your laptop in the shower with you?
Always, bro.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
the heck? But yeah, I'm just waiting for the right day to turn it on while I'm in the shower. Just building up to that moment.
The anticipation is killing us all. Yeah.
Takeaway is that I need that. That's the next thing on the list is doing the challenge and learning, speaking to people and feeling their pain points and getting to actually deal with random people I've never met before and close them, and that's cool. And then take what I learned from the challenge and then turn that, use that in a VSL/webinar where it's more automated. So that's on my list, bucket list right there.
Cool. And Loom does transcription. Right.
And that was a huge takeaway. What? I was like, wait, are you serious? This is sweet because I could do that all day long. What? Dude, that's awesome. I'm pumped. Thank you for that takeaway. Huge takeaway.
Huge takeaway.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Always
just
learn value.
saved hours. You know how many if you calculate how many minutes or hours Brandon is on Loom, that's a lot of transcripts there. You could write a whole handbook for
Crazy.
digital marketing. All right, we're gonna get together on that, Brandon.
All right, we are out of time. Thank you guys so much. Latish, good to see you. All right, appreciate you.
Thank you, Caleb.
Is a small crowd today because I don't know.
the best.
Yeah, but we're few but mighty. Appreciate you guys. Go make a VSL and let's make some money.
All right, go win some